Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Kailin. You guys can find me on Instagram at cordiallyk. I'll put that right here for y'all. But I just want to say thank you for coming, clicking, hanging with me. Today we are doing a faux glow. We're doing faux freckles. We're doing a faux tan. We're basically like faking everything. This is probably it's probably the fakest tutorial I'm doing. Let me pre-warn you, my face is going to be white here in a second and you guys will see that. But I always kind of warm it up with my foundations. I don't like to use self-tanners on my face because I have really sensitive skin, and so unless I want like a lot of redness or like to break out like crazy, I just don't do it. I stay away and I just darken it up with a little bit of foundation. So if you guys are looking for a summer glow and you guys want to see how I got this look, keep watching and we are going to jump right into it right now. Hey guys, so let's get started into this look. I've already prepped my skin with the Better Days Ahead. This is my favorite moisturizer right now. It's by Pharmacy and it is so great, so calming. So my foundations are going to go on really nice and seamlessly. So this next product that we're going to be using is the Shiseido. This is their Urban Oil-Free UV Protector Broad Spectrum SPF 42. I really love this one. It doesn't give me flashback. It doesn't sit grainy under my makeup. This is just so seamless. It almost like looks and feels better than most of the primers that I actually have. So it's not a primer, but it does sit so nicely and give you such a beautiful canvas to work with. So if you're, in the market for a good sunscreen, this one by Shiseido is really good, and I have a couple others that I really like, so I'll add those in the description box so that you guys have different price points and whatnot. But yeah, this is seriously so good. Alright, so we are going to be using a foundation I'm so excited to be talking about. This is the Milk Makeup Blur Liquid Foundation. It is so bomb. I got a sample of it, and I love it so much. And I'm just going to put a little bit, I'm actually wearing Golden Light, but I think it might be a little too light for my self-tan. I don't know why I have an issue with going into Sephora. Before, I literally do this like every Wednesday. I go into Sephora and I self-tan on Thursdays. So matching my foundation is nearly impossible, right? Because I'm trying to match a self-tan shade to my white AF skin. Like, I am so white and I have such pink undertones, and so I'm always like looking at these super warm ones and I'm like, no, that's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. It's gonna be too warm. It's gonna be too dark. And no, I think I messed up this time. Working it in with my damp beauty blender. So I heard someone say that they get separation when they use a beauty blender damp, like everyone's telling them to use, because everyone's like, use it damp. And if that is the case, if you are using a beauty blender and you're getting that separation on your nose or your forehead, and your makeup's like coming back off after using the beauty blender, that is because your beauty blender is soaked. You should not be using a soaked beauty blender. You want to make sure that you like squeeze it in water. Like if you had a glass, you could squeeze it in here and then like really like squeeze out all that excess water because it'll still be wet, or like run it under the faucet, and just like make sure you're squeezing it while you're doing running it under the water, and then make sure you wring it out. Like, you don't want it to be soaked, because if it's soaked, it's going to just like, it's gonna be a hot mess. And so I just wanted to share that info, because if anyone else is out there wondering the same thing, just wanted to like help you out, I do see that this like little capillary that I have is like coming through, so it's a little interesting to me. We're going to be using a pretty full coverage concealer though, so I'm not too worried about it. Now we're going to go in with a product that's kind of new for me. It's not necessarily new to the market, but this is the Urban Decay All Nighter. I used this last night and I was super impressed. So yeah, I wanted to come on here and share it with you guys. I am a little disappointed in the applicator because I feel like it's very like lip glossy, which I don't know. Like, it's got like to me that it looks like a cheap applicator, but I think the product itself is really great. Looks like I have angel wings on my face. I was pretty impressed with the color of this because I feel like it's got kind of like natural tones to it. Or maybe I just picked like the right concealer shade for myself, I don't know. But I feel like it's got like these natural tones to it, so it blends really nicely with different foundations. And the color is just like less like, oh my god, whoa, and more like complementive to the foundation shade. Okay, so that looks great. Now we're just going to set with the Kylie powder, and I'm actually not going to set like crazy with this look. It's just like not necessary, but I'm going to be using this pink powder by Kylie. I actually really like that. And I'm just pressing it in with my beauty blender. We like went out last night and had like a lot of fun, but I feel like I'm losing my voice a little. You know, karaoke will do that to you. What's your guys' karaoke song? That's like something I really want to know. Mine, I can slay Sir Mix-a-Lot. If you like ever want to come do karaoke, let's go. I also really love Panic at the Disco. That is such a fun band to sing to. Like the old stuff for karaoke, everyone just goes nuts and it's so much fun. And then I am going to set my eyes a little bit because sometimes I do get a little bit of creasing in my eyes. So we don't want that. And then I'm just going to take any excess powder, press it into my skin. Next on the list is contour, and we're going to be using Park Ave Princess just to kind of carve a little bit, and then we're going to go in with a warmer shade, and then we're going to get into the freckles. And I like to work up because I feel like it lifts my cheekbone a little. Okay. Working it into my hairline. All right, and that's really it for contour right now. We are going to go in with the bronzer in Warmth by Bare Minerals. This is a new one and I actually love it. So yeah, we're gonna be going in with this one. You could use like the Hoola bronzer, kind of anything that you are really loving at the moment. I am loving this one. I don't want a super bright under eye with this. I just want like a nice, seamless kind of blend. So I'm just kind of taking that color and kind of sweeping it over. There's literally nothing on my brush, but it does kind of make a little bit of a difference when you can sweep around that product. This is the NARS Orgasm Blush, and I'm just going to pick up a teeny tiny bit of it. It's such a pretty color, and it's got like a nice little glow. But we're actually gonna be using two blushes in this look, and I'm going to do the second one after we do the freckles, just to kind of get it looking all nice. I feel like my tapping didn't really get that product out. I'm just gonna sweep it super, super lightly down and then back into my contour. Okay, a little bit in my contour because I feel like this is gonna be a pretty feminine look when we're done. All right, so that is it, and that looks nice and kind of pinky and pretty. And now we are going to do the moment you've all been waiting for, Faux Freckles. So now that we're all up close and personal, I look naked. YouTube, I'm not. Please don't demonetize me and hate me forever. I'm not naked. So I am going to first map out the freckles using the Anastasia Brow Wiz, and we are going to go from nose to cheek to another higher point on the cheek. Same on each side. We're just gonna go do, do, do. And then we are going to go in with the brow gel after. So first I'm just going to find those spots. I'm gonna go here and I'm taking it and then twisting. Ta-da! Then I'm going to take it, twist it, twist it. Okay. Then I'm going to do the same on this side, but this time I'm going to go a little lower. Kind of even out the... All right, so now we are going to do a few more, and then we're gonna go in. I like to have like different ranges of sizes, so we're going to do a little mix of both. I'm just gonna go here. I'm actually gonna go right there. I don't want them to look like they kind of like, you don't want them to like look too drawn, so you want to like this. I like to kind of like mess around with the levels and where the placement is because you don't want it to look super done. And then I'm gonna do one actually like gonna do a couple quick ones. Okay, so now that we have got those freckles on there and kind of like the layout, we are going to be using the Soft Brown Brow Gel by Anastasia. And then I'm going to be using this really teeny tiny detail brush. And you can just get this at Sephora. Which one is this? This is the Pro Bent Liner Eyeliner Precision, number 23. I'm just going to hold my mirror in one hand and keep this in between my fingers. And then I'm going to take this little brush and kind of sweep it across the bristles. You don't want to get too deep because you're not trying to like make super big dots. So the first ones we do are going to be a little bit bigger, and we're going to get smaller and smaller as we go. So I'm just going to do 3 dots and then pick it up with my finger and move it. And I just do the surrounding areas just to kind of blend them together. Just fade. I keep it more dense around the nose, and then I'm fading it out. If you end up getting freckles that are a little harsh, don't worry, because you will fade it out with the highlighter and stuff that you're going to be using. Then I'm just going to take a little bit more product, and I'm going to put freckles in a couple different spots on my face so that it doesn't look so like, why do you only have freckles there? I'm going to do a couple above my forehead, or on my forehead. Not the exact same. Farther out. Okay. Just gonna make sure that this side fades. I put them up into my contour. Freckles are done. Let's do the brows. We are going to be using the Anastasia Brow Gel. I actually really love using this for this look because it kind of gives more of a natural soft look. I just like to make sure that it's not picking up too much product. And I'm just going to brush them up. If you can do the whole like brushed up look with your brows, this would be the look to do them. I wish I could, but I cannot. Oh my god. I just like my brows do not go up, they only go like sideways, so I can't really do that. Alright, so there are a lot of sparse areas because that's, you know, where my brows don't grow. And then we're going to use my pencil by Makeup Forever. This is their professional straight 274 brush. I really like this because it's really good for like little teeny tiny details. And I'm just going to keep using that leftover product that I have on my brows right now and making my brows look like they're fluffy. Fluffy. I'm just doing little small strokes. And then this is really, in this look where you really want to be like careful. Because I really want the like fluffy look, even though I can't really do like fluffy with my brows. So now that I'm done with my imperfect, perfect brows, I am going to be going in with some bronzer in the cheeks and all of that, and we're going to be using Il Maquillage. This one is their mineral based bronzer, and I really like this one. I like doing the bronzer after because then you really just kind of blend everything together, and it gives you like this nice glow, and it just looks a lot better. I feel like it's really just the blending factor as to why we do the bronzer afterwards. And then I'm going to just take any excess that's on my brush and kind of sweep it around everywhere, just so that we don't have like super bright spots or anything like that. All right, our faux glow with our faux freckles is done. So we're gonna go in with some MAC Sweets from my Sweets blush, and I love this. It gives a nice glow, and that's why I'm using it with this look. I just really love the glow factor. We're just going to lightly brush over that. And I'm just brushing it down and out. I just like love the like super feminine blushy look on this. And I like to put it in my contour. We're gonna do a little bit over the nose with a little bit more of a detail brush. It's not necessarily a detail brush, but I like to use this brush for highlighter and stuff. Kind of just, ooh, I love that. It looks so cute. It just kind of brings everything together, you know? Okay. So now that we've got the blush, we are going to go in with this Bare Minerals highlighter. This is Fierce. It's just like this really pretty gold. I'm just going to put it on the nose. I really like doing a really fun highlight on this one because people are like, what? We're just going to go in with Ink by Tarte. This is in their Tarteist palette, but you could use any black that you really love. Let's walk through what I'm doing to kind of get this done. So first what I'm doing is I'm taking this little brush and I am working my brush up. Then I'm going to, I like to make sure that my liner kind of meets up with my brow. So I'm going to take the brush and I'm going to start drawing a line up into the brow. Liner is all done and we are going to go in with this wall art color. I know I'm doing this a little bit backwards. Normally I would do the crease first and then kind of do the liner last, but I'm working a little bit backwards for this one. And I'm going to be using the wall art in my Tarteist palette, and I'm just using my 433 brush by Morphe. And I am going to just kind of carve out my eye and bring that out. Then I'm just going to work that into my brow also. Buff it away. So with my mascara, I like to take it and like really get into the root and then work it up, down, and then do the same, work into the root, work into the root, work into the root, then work it back up. And I like to fan out, so I like to fan out this way, fan up, and then fan out on this side as well. Just going to do lips and then we are going to call it a day. I am going to be lining with Mauve by NYX. I love this one. My border cuts off right here, okay? So I'm going to go a little bit below and add that liner and then meet it up with my natural border. Okay. And then I'm just going to fill it in a little. I am going to be using Rose by Bite Beauty. This is a really pretty kind of like sparkly, soft orange. I'm just going to put that in lightly. And then I'm just going to take my finger. So I'm going to be using the Cary Grant Coral Gold. I really love this one because it's really going to complement this look and give me like this really pretty like glow. This is like the one I like can't live without. I have like an obsession. Okay. All right, so the last thing we're going to do is just do a little bit of the Bare Minerals Dew Mist. This is just a setting spray. I'm just going to, I always use so much setting spray. I love setting spray. Wonderful. I feel like it kind of blends everything together and we kind of need that with this look. All right, so here is the final look. We just kept it super simple. It looks so effortless, even though it does take a little bit of time. It's super effortless, super low key, and it's really nice for a summer day and lasts a long time. So I hope that this is something that you guys can love and enjoy in your own way, and you guys can play with this. Let me know in the comments below if you guys are trying this look or if there's a summer look that you guys want me to try or something that you want advice on, because I know summer we're really just trying to keep our makeup on. It's just really simple. We just wanted to stay on. So let me know if there's anything you guys want me to cover going into summer. Anyways, I just want to say thank you so much. I'm not going to take too much of your time, but thank you so much. If you guys haven't already, hit subscribe if you want to, and hit the bell button because it will tell you when I'm posting new videos and all of that kind of stuff. If you want to find me on Instagram, Twitter, Pinterest, anywhere, I am at CordiallyK, and then on Snapchat I am Kailin Chase. but I don't honestly use my Snapchat that much. So I'm usually the most active on my Instagram. But I just want to say thank you so much in the comments below. Let me know if you guys are going to try this or something like it. Anyways, have a great week, and until next time, mwah! Bye beauties.